Yo, today we got another workout that I'm gonna be reviewing it physically with the camera today, so we'll see how that goes. Um, Arm and tricep workout. Let me go ahead and shrink this down a bit so y'all can see, but I'm gonna be live reviewing it this time. So I can kind of explain what I was talking about, I guess. Let's hide that, I guess. Alright, so this cable bicep curl, underrated, bro. All the cable stuff, like, people don't realize how good cables are, because a dumbbell, hold up. This guy can use as a perfect representation. A dumbbell, let's say you're doing lateral raise. It has tension going up, tension going down, down. Right here, that side delt has no tension. It's just stagnant right there. With a cable, if you were to have it behind you like this, you see, and then slant your body, you see how that's already putting tension on the side delt. It won't right now, of course, but anyways, to make that make sense with cable curl, or to have it relate, it still has tension. It's just, instead of on the shoulder, it's up, on the way down, that slow, you'll feel the tension all the way down on the eccentric. It's a really good one. If y'all haven't tried this before, I'd really try adding it to your workout. Yeah, it shreds your biceps. And I do 2 sets of 15 to 13 and everything here. I just don't show the second set, but on the second set, I used a easy curve bar to hit more of the brachialis, which is your muscle right here. You have a bicep, then a brachialis, which is like the middle of the bicep, kind of. So, just to switch it up a bit. But yeah, and at the end, the last few, I'm swinging my body a bit for cheat reps, because, just to get those last reps up and really work your muscle out. But here we got tricep push down, which, by the way, if you're going to do this movement, don't use the cable I was using before. You can't really see in the recording, but this is a different cable. It starts high up and you can't change it, which makes it a lot harder. So if you're using the cable, it kind of makes you ego lift a bit, because it makes it a lot easier to push it down. So really make sure you're using an actual tricep push down. And yeah, I mean, I didn't go too heavy here, but I know the form isn't great either. But you want to really try, and when you go down, everything, you see I try and go as slow on the eccentric, which is good because it'll work the muscle out. But when you're doing these, I'd say when you go down, only come back up to about right here when you walk that forearm up against it, because that's the full tricep motion. It's not up here, then you're getting a bit of swing from your lats. So really make sure you're keeping it here, and if it's slow, controlled like that, look. This is so weird to do. You'll see that motion right there is where the tricep gets activated, not from up here. So try and think of it like that, and you're just pushing down with your tricep. And yeah, try and keep your elbows straight as much as you can also. But anyways, here we have, why can't I think of it? This curl, I forgot what the thing is called. But anyways, I had 25 plate with a 5 on each side, but got humbled and realized that was too much weight for this bar, because I think the bar weighs about 10, 15 pounds. I'm not really too sure, but it has weight to it. So I cut it to take out the 5. So this is just 25s right here, and I was able to rep out a few. And preacher curl, that's what I was thinking. So the preacher part, Um, as you'll see, as I can't do it anymore, like my muscle is at its limit, I go away from the preacher and just do it normally right here, because it's easier and has less tension, but it'll still work out the bicep. So it's good to, if you're doing preacher curls, you're really getting to that max, can't move it anymore, but you feel like you just need to get a few more reps, just take it off the preacher, man. Maybe muscle up with your body a few more reps. It'll work. I promise. So that's me. And again, for the second rep, I used a easy curve bar. So it's not going to be shown in here, but that's a good thing to keep in mind, that you're working all the different kinds of your bicep. There's multiple different muscles in there. So, but here I did laying down skull crushers, which I'm still new to this movement. I've tried it out the past couple weeks in my workouts just to switch it up a bit, but I'm not, the form isn't really the best. I'm trying to progressive overload on it just to get more weight, so I picked up the 40s for a few reps. Last week I got 35 for like 6 reps, I think, so definitely an increase there, which is good. But here's the 35s I did after the 40s, so that's a nice increase. But this also, if you'll see, that movement is the exact same as the just over your head, and biasing a different part of the tricep is biasing more of like the whole thing together, I think. I'm not really too sure. But anyways, the thought is still there that you move just the tricep and lock out the elbow, and that's it for the movement. No swinging from any muscle part. That'll really help you get the singulation. But anyways, here was the pump. Pretty nice pump, I'd say. I don't like this lighting at this YMCA that I go to, but it's whatever. It's what we have. And yeah, I mean, that's the full workout. I usually do most of those workouts every week. Maybe switch it up a bit, like add some hammer curls in there instead of the preacher. Maybe instead of the skull crushers, do cable behind the back. Just whatever works for you. Good. It's always good to keep variation in your workout and not consistently do the same thing for your joints. Because if I'm always doing what's a good example? If I'm always doing a lateral raise, but just lateral raise dumbbells, let's say I'm doing 70-pound lateral raises, my joints aren't going to like doing 70-pound lateral raises every week. So switching it up to get the muscles work in different ways is always a good thing to do. So keep that in mind. But I mean, I think that's about it here. Yeah. I didn't even have a core pump, so I don't know why I did this, but hey, man. Thank y'all so much. Please subscribe. I'm broke and unemployed, and I need money for a car. So it'd be hype if y'all subbed, or at least viewed. And yeah, see ya.